Time to twist. I love twists. I find that when we get to rotate the spine, it brings it alive. It awakens, as we say, it awakens the energy that runs through the spinal column, the spinal cord. It's also a therapeutic that we use to help to cleanse our organs. So it obviously helps to, obviously rotation helps to massage slash, I'll call it like, gently call it manipulate the organs to help them cleanse, to help them to detoxify. But it also helps to bring about circulation. So it's quite an important anatomical role or action that the spine actually does. So we're going to rotate the spine, we're going to rotate through upper back, mid back, and the lower part of the back. So come join me, we'll head down towards the floor. These are obviously bring the knees to chest to start with. Twists are always probably, I'll use the word energetic. They're not overly soothing kind of poses. They're not too stimulating, but they certainly awaken everything when we twist. Take a little rock for me here, side to side. So even something as simple as this is really some kind of rotation, because the shoulders are relatively stable. The knees obviously get to go side to side because of some subtle rotation that we take. So we're going to start off with like a medium level of a twist where we place the soles of the feet when you're ready onto the floor. And what we'll do here is we're going to lift the hips up, and as we lift them up, we're going to shift them out to the right hand side. So take a pelvic curl to start off with, then shift right with the hips, place the spine back onto the floor and bring your knees into your chest. Okay. Then release the hold that you've got of the legs and allow yourself to twist down to the left hand side. And I say that obviously because sometimes there's this little unwiring of the brain that thinks sometimes we should be twisting to the right. Okay. But the reason why we're twisting to the left is so that we've put that spine on that angle. Okay. So then we can rotate a little higher up in the thoracic. Now, obviously, one thing that is mindful when we're doing twists on the floor, that those two shoulders need to find their way back onto the mat. Do that by actively anchoring that right shoulder down towards the floor. Okay, so left hand weights that outside leg down. Right shoulder rolls onto the floor, head turns and looks out towards our right. A couple of things are twisting here. So the cervical part of the spine, that upper part of the spine, the upper thoracic part of the spine, and then down here into this mid-thoracic. Letting the head roll back to the center, take the weight off those legs, bring everything back through to the center, plonk those feet onto the floor, bums back onto your mat. Let's go again, we'll lift up into our curl, but shift our hips out to the left-hand side now. Bring knees to chest. Get ready for your twist. You'll head over to your right now. Left shoulder rolls back onto the floor. Your head can turn to the left. Roll the head back to the center, take the weight off that outer leg. Back we come with the legs, feet back onto the floor, return back to that long left leg. Right knee into your belly. Left hand to the outside of the leg, roll the knee across towards your right. Keeping that left I should say, keeping that right shoulder onto the floor. Again, options with this right leg, swing it on to rest onto the inside of the left leg if it feels a little niggly into the back or it's too loaded. A block or a bolster is fine if you need it as well. You still have the option of turning the head to look out to the right here. Good, roll the leg back into the center, slide the leg long left knee into your belly. Right hand to the outside, roll across. Breathing in, rolling the knees back to the center. Place the 2 feet back onto the floor. Go wide with the knees. We've got knee floats. So again, we start to twist here. A little bit of twistedness to the spine. Often when we twist, particularly this class that we're doing now, which is all very twisted based, it can give us a sense of feeling elongated, longer, taller, as we create more space in the vertebrae. When those knees have found their way back to the left-hand side, we will leave them floating out here. The left leg will come and weight the right knee down, and this will deepen the twist here. Okay. How do we deepen a twist as well? We make sure that one part of us, particularly when we're twisting the thoracic, we keep one part of us anchored. You'll hear me often use that word. And then we move away from the anchor point. Okay, we twist away from the anchor point. So right shoulder is our anchor. We're twisting to the left here. Okay, release the legs, float to the right. Again, once we have got those wide legs, right leg weights the left leg down, and we take it again. Left shoulder is our anchor, we rotate away from it. Now leave the legs crossed, bring them back to center, and take the left foot off the floor so you can wrap the right leg around it. So this class was called Let's Twist Again. So even though I've talked a lot about rotation, we're also going to do some unusual kind of twists. So eagle is a twisted pose. We have our right leg in front, so then we're also going to add the right arm, give it a cross, give it another cross, double twist for those arms. At the moment, you've got these arms rested into your chest. Think of lifting the arms just a fraction higher as though they would be in line with the shoulders if you were standing. Reach the hands as though they're going to pull up towards the roof. Lift the foot off the floor as well. Twisted legs, twisted arms, and then breathe out, go into an eagle crunch, curl up. Breathe in, tap the toes to the floor, arms come back overhead, exhale, twisted, curl up. One more and we're going to change the twist to the other side. Unwrap the arms, unravel the legs, do the same left around right. Legs come up, arms come up, pull together. Do one more, everyone. A little bit of core in there as we unravel the arms, unwrap the legs, but bring them to 90 degrees, stacking the knees over the hips, and the shins are in line with the knees here. Arms will come out to our sides as we breathe in. Spine twist to the left, inhaling. And then exhaling as we draw back to center slowly. Out to your right on the inhale. exhale back to center. So we also know that when we twist, then a lot of the work is via the obliques, these side belly muscles. So the anchors are on. We're twisting away from them. And we're pulling back using the side abdominals. Breathing in. Good. And then breathing out. Let's take one more. Once we've finished on that right hand side, and we allow those knees to return with us back to center. Cross the left leg in front of the right like a big, like we're just in Sukhasana. Now this is going to help us rock up to sit. If this is too challenging to come up to sit this way, you're okay to bring your knees into your chest. But just a little bit of fun, rock and twist into Sukhasana, easy sitting pose. Actually stay here. Get down my mat a little bit more. We'll bring the hands forward. And breathe out, twist around to your right. Where's your anchor this time? Should really be this left sit bone. I'm going to keep that actively down onto your mat. So this twist is a little different because we're really trying to twist from that very lower lumbar area here, because we've folded down. Breathe in, walk the hands in, stay twisted, but bring your left hand onto your right knee. Send your right hand around behind, lengthen the spine first, twist second. Right arm wraps around the back and it comes to collect the inside of the leg as we move more into a bind. Remember, we don't have to catch that inner leg, but as we move in that general direction, it gives us just a fraction more leverage to pull around. Good, breathe in as we release out, switch the legs, come back through the front again, walk it forward. Breathe out, take the left twist. Walk the hands in, stay with this left twist, right hand onto the knee, left hand behind, drop the shoulders, lift and twist left. Bind if you can around the back, coming to catch the inside of the leg. Breathe in as we release out of this one. The right leg will go long, the left foot will come into the inside of the leg. Take a breath in and reach forward as we breathe out. Floating the chest towards this right thigh, letting the head soften. Take the left hand to the outside of the right leg. This is where we get to twist again. Right arm wraps around our back. Lift up off the leg and twist to your right hand side. So left and rotate. Breathe in as we unravel out of the twist, jump the left leg over the right leg. This is a half Lord of the Fishes pose. Our right arm collects this left leg and brings it in close towards us. Let the left hand sit directly behind the hip. Don't twist just yet. Create the length in the spine first. So we press down through the left foot. This gives us that concept of, we say we root down to lift up. So we need to anchor through the feet to get height. And then we add the twist. We use this left arm around behind us to rotate us around. We use the right arm to keep that left leg nice and snug into our bellies here. Breathe in as we unravel. Lean a little towards the right so that we can sneak that right leg around, and now we'll come into full. So that was half. If you can't do full, that's okay, stay with half for me. Again, what happens though is because we've touched this right leg underneath us, we tend to want to lift off the left sit bone. So it's a little deeper into those glutes to reattach the left sit bone down to the floor, to reposition the left leg in towards us. Once again, we've got that height. Sit deeper into that left sit bone as we lift taller, so you're going down and up. So we're pulling those 2 points away from each other, and we'll spiral around here. Good. Breathe in as we allow ourselves gently to unravel with the left leg going long, the right leg slipping in. Inhale. Bring yourself forward on the exhale, so chest coming down towards this left thigh. As we come to grabbing the leg with the opposite, so right hand to left leg, left arm around us, lift and twist around to the left side. Breathe in, untwist, jump your right leg over your left leg. Left arm brings the leg in towards us. Lengthen the spine. Anchor down through the right sit bone, grow taller as we twist right. Unravel, inhale. Slightly lean left, tuck that right leg around and go deeper into your Lord of the Fishes, a little deeper in that right sit bone. Left arm holding in, grow taller again. Lift, lift, lift before you decide to twist. Breathing as we allow ourselves very slowly to come out of the twist. Bring the legs around to one side, come onto all fours. Find down facing dog on the exhale. Spread the fingers. And push the mat away from you. Fall deeper into the heels. Let the head relax between the arms. We'll take a twist here with the right hand coming to the outside of the left leg. If it's too strong, drop to your knees and do the same. Twist and look underneath the left armpit. Breathe in, right hand goes back onto the mat. Left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Twist and look underneath the right armpit. Breathe in, both hands back onto the floor. Hold it here, breathe out. Plank on your inhale. Left knee twists across to the right elbow, really twist into it. Breathe in, foot goes back. Breathe out, left knee across to the right and elbow, twist into it. Breathe in, breathe out back to down dog. Right hand to the left leg, catch it again. Breathe in, back to the mat. Breathe out, left hand to right leg. Breathe in, hands onto the mat. Hold it here, breathe out. Into plank on the inhale. Twist left, right knee to left elbow. square up, inhale. Twist to the other side, exhale. Breathe in, plank. And breathe out into down dog. Breathe in, left leg lifts and extends back behind. Breathe out, left heel comes into the bottom. Breathe in, twist and open up. Breathe out, close back down. Breathe in, bring the knee into the chest. Breathe out, step the left foot forward. Hold it here for me. Let the hands rest on, let the chest, I should say, rest onto the thigh. Bring your right hand onto the mat. And breathe in, open the left. Okay, twist the spine, reverse the side angle. And breathe out, bring your left hand back onto the floor. Breathe out, back into down dog. Breathe in, right leg lifts. Breathe out, heel to bottom. Breathe in, open that hip. Good. Breathe out, close the hip. Breathe in, knee to chest. Breathe out, step that right foot forward. Breathe in, left hand onto the floor. Open up that right arm. Good. Breathe out, both hands go back onto the mat. Step back into down dog form. Breathe in, left leg lift. Close the heel in. Open up the hip. Extend the leg now. Go a little further into that twist. Breathe out, close the heel into the bottom. Breathe in, turn the hip down. Breathe out, step forward. Breathe in, right hand onto the floor, open the left arm up. Okay. And breathe out, both hands onto the floor, straighten the leg. Breathe in, plant the right foot, open into triangle, twist and open up here. Good, breathe out, right hand onto the floor, twist the other way. Breathe in, bend into the left knee, and spiral up to reverse. Yeah, warrior two, this big, deep twist. Good, breathe out, windmill the arms back down to the floor. Step back into down dog. Plank, inhale. Right knee to left elbow. Breathe in, back out. Left to right. Step it back. Breathe out, send it back. Let's do it all on the right leg. Inhale. Close the heel in, exhale. Open the hip. Extend the leg. Breathe out, close the heel into the bottom. Breathe in, turn the hip down. And breathe out, step this right foot forward. Breathe in, open into that reverse twist. And breathe out, hands onto the floor, straighten that right leg. And breathe into triangle, open up and unravel. And breathe out to close it down. Pivot and go the other way. And breathe in. And breathe out, bend the knee. And we're up into reversing. And breathe out, windmill the arms back down to the floor. Step back into down dog. One more plank, inhale. Right knee, left elbow. And breathe in, square it up. And breathe out across to the other side. And breathe in, square it up. Breathe out, return back to down dog. Breathe in, tippy toes. Breathe out, twist your feet to the left side of your mat. Breathe in, tippy toes. Breathe out, twist right. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, exhale, twist right. And breathe in, back to center. Breathe out, drop those heels down to the floor. Good. Breathe in, plank. Breathe out, plank lower. And breathe in, cobra. Breathe out, twist to look down your left side. And breathe in, center. Breathe out, twist to look down your right side. Inhale, center. One more each way. Breathe out, down to the left. Breathe in. As we twist down towards the right. Breathe in. Breathe out onto knees. Breathe out to child's. Breathe out, walk the hands around to your left. Twist to the left, yeah. And walk that right hand a little longer. Sit back into your right heel a little deeper. Breathe in back to center. And breathe out around towards your right, twisting to the right to open up the left. Breathe in back to center. And breathe out onto all fours. And breathe in, open the right arm up to the ceiling. Good, and then twist and come underneath the left arm. Breathe out. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out, tuck under. Twist, plant the hand down and draw that right shoulder away from the right hand. And breathe in, open that left arm up to the ceiling as your head finds the mat. And then deepen that twist as that left arm wraps around the back here. Breathe in, left hand goes back to meet us on the mat. And breathe out, slip that hand through. Breathe in, the left arm will open. And breathe out, it twists underneath. And breathe in to open. Last time, breathe out, twist underneath. Left hand plants, left shoulder pulls away. And breathe in, lower the head to the floor as the right arm opens up and twists around behind the back. And then take that left hand back to meet us on the mat. Breathe out, right hand and left hand meet the mat. And breathe in, sit back into the heels, let the chest lift and rise, hands to heart center. Just take a moment, find the breath, drop back into a gentle rhythm. Head gently bows towards the hands. Here we get to close our practice together with Namaste. Namaste. All twisted up. How was that? That was good. That's a good start. If you were with me this morning, I could see a few little faces on here scrolling through. It's a nice way to start the day. As I said, it's not a soothing, calming kind of practice, particularly towards the end, but wow, that's a good midday lunch kind of break too. I'm going to revisit that. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Go out and enjoy whatever you might make of the day, but definitely get some vitamin D, get some sunlight, and bring some joy into these little bodies of yours. I won't see you tonight. I get to see you tomorrow evening. Take care. Until then, one pose, 5 ways. How interesting will that be? See you soon.